Hello everyone and welcome to The Last Thing We Need. He's Nolan, I'm Luca, and if there were clones of us here, this podcast would be twice as fun. How we doing?
I'm doing good.
So the theme for this episode is fixing society.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fix society because I know I told you to come up with some things but you couldn't really think of anything.
I don't think like you.
So
you're the ideas guy.
Yeah, I'm the ideas guy. So you're pretty much going to be reacting to my takes on how to fix society, and then we're going to talk about Stranger Things at the end.
Yeah, because
when we're filming this, trailer just dropped not too long ago.
Yeah,
we're
for
like season 5.
2 weeks out.
Yeah, so we're gonna, I don't know,
just
guess who's gonna die.
Yeah, talk about the show previous as well.
Yeah,
discuss.
So going straight into it, weird things that I have problems with society. First up, we have rubber ducks on people's dashboards.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's only Jeeps because it's like a Jeep thing.
It's only Jeeps. I don't understand the point of it.
I don't know.
Maybe if we look it up, I'm sure there is a story.
I don't really like
it's
Jeep drivers, so
it's more of a collectible thing. But I'm shocked that because last week I saw probably 5 in a row of just and not just one rubber duck, the entire dashboard lined with rubber ducks. And I'm like, guys, why did this become a thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't you just put them in your room or something?
Well, I think it's a showing off thing. It's supposed to be between.
Look at all my ducks, guys.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I know bath time. You know nothing about bath time. I know. Let me take this duck for bath. I don't know. And then the second weird thing with society is designs on underwear. I don't think that should be a thing.
Yeah, I kind of disagree with you on that.
I think it's strange because
I like fun underwear.
Because funderwear.
Funderwear. Yeah.
Because my brother, I got this idea because he bought underwear with The Mandalorian on it when the show came out, and I thought it was weird why people sell those things because it can't be more comfortable, and then second of all
why would it be less comfortable?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I was just ignore that.
More comfortable.
Okay. Or I said it can't be more comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
I'm just confused where the designs come in for the comfortability.
I don't know either. I just kind of said that.
Okay.
But anyways, it you also can't the whole point of it is the design, but you can't get complimented on it because if I complimented you on your hey, nice underwear, I would just be a freak. So I just think there's no point to them.
Just because nobody's seen you in your underwear doesn't mean other people aren't being seen in theirs.
I just thought it was I just don't think that should be a thing.
Okay.
And then moving on to things that we should add in society. So a lot of these is from videos that I've seen that I haven't sent to you.
Mm-hmm.
But the first one is I saw something that said that we should become bounty hunters and track down Amber Alerts. And I thought that would be really imagine Amber Alert comes out and it's $10,000 cash prize and everybody's booking it.
Everybody's looking.
Crime would decrease drastically. Actually, maybe not.
I felt it'd be kind of dangerous because you just see a car that is the description and you just ram into them, T-bone them in an intersection or something.
T-bone them where's my money? But I thought that was a really good idea.
Yeah.
Just become a bounty hunter. And then I have 2 new bits.
Okay.
So the first bit that I actually saw this one on a podcast yesterday, and it's making someone repeat a sentence. So if you said something and I go what was that? And then you repeat it again and then you just go twice, dear.
Yeah, that's good.
So I thought that was funny. Twice. And then there's also a new rage bait method. Shout out to Delaney for this one.
Oh, okay.
Because Delaney told me about it and I thought it was pretty funny. But I should have used it actually in the last episode for the Suicide Squad. Or not the Suicide Squad. It makes more sense. So just telling someone, I understand your frustration after they say just a normal sentence, because she did that to me and I was mad. If you just say if you're just talking to me and I just go, I understand your frustration, you're I'm not mad about anything.
It makes you frustrated.
It makes
that's
you
where
mad. Yeah. So yeah, that's new rage bait method.
I like it.
So now moving on, I have a bit of a not a would you rather, but a life or death situation.
Okay.
So life or death. If someone showed you a random picture of the moon, would you be able to tell if it's waxing or waning?
No. I don't know the difference.
Because you get a 50-50 shot. And I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I would die.
Yeah, I think it's over
Like,
for me.
even if it's a 50-50 shot, because I remember learning about it in school. And, like, I know about the waxing gibbous. I don't know why I remember that.
It's a funny
the
word.
waxing gibbous, the waning gibbous, and then there's the crescents. But waxing and waning, I can't tell. I don't remember the difference. I think waning is when it's on the left, and then waxing's on the right. Can you look it up?
Sure, yeah. We'll look it up.
I want to know, like, would I die? Or put your guess in. Are you with me or are you against me?
I'll go against you for fun.
No, go off your gut. Like, what's your gut telling
I'm
you?
against you.
Okay.
I don't know. I literally have no clue. So, waning is on the left.
Yes.
Waxing's on the
Okay,
right.
good.
I guess it's over for me.
So you would have died. Yeah, because I was thinking about it the other day. Not the other day, a while ago. I don't even know why. I was just like thinking about the moon.
Thinking about the moon.
Just thinking about the stars in the sky. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. But now I do.
What?
And now I know that I would live.
Oh, yeah.
This has gone pretty quick.
Yeah,
we
30
said it.
minutes? Yeah, that's what you told me. You're like, yeah, I think we can talk about it for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't
How many
think
do you
so
have
either.
left?
I still have like quite a bit.
Okay.
But I'm going to go into a bit of a childhood misunderstanding that I had.
Okay.
And this is like a bit
This
of
is just the Luca talking episode.
this is the Luca episode.
Luca has a lot of ideas. He's got to get them out.
I fixed society.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. But anyways, like this is for the first probably 14 years of my life, I didn't know that Raising Cane's was called Raising Cane's. Because whenever people like, I never actually like went to one. My parents would always just like say like, oh, we're getting canes, and then they would just bring home the canes.
Yeah.
And so it was always called Canes. And whenever somebody would say it, you'd say like, oh, Raisin Canes. So I thought
It was raisin.
Raisin Canes, or just like Raise and Canes. And I was like, and it wasn't until high school when I like went there with my friends that I was like, holy crap, they're raising canes.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't think it was like a Mandela effect situation. Like, dude, no, there's no way.
There's no shot that
It
this
was
is right.
never raisin. Yeah, I think it's just because most people just call it canes.
Yeah,
I
everyone
don't
calls it
think anybody
canes.
says anything else. They
And
just
so I
drop
was
it,
like,
honestly.
yeah, I never knew that it was raising canes. And so I'm going to fix that.
Okay, you're changing it to raise and canes?
Raise and canes. And so I made them a logo. Here you go. Raisin
I
Canes.
see. I see.
So Raisin Canes, this is your new logo, guys. Like, this is official, and he's cooking a chicken tender
With his
with
rays.
his rays out of his eyes. And I think that that's what it should be now.
Yeah, okay.
Because my opinion is correct.
Yes, we know that.
And I have fixed society.
Lucas fixed society.
Yeah. So I thought that was silly. And now we're going to move on to song draft.
My favorite
Your
part of every episode.
Your favorite segment. And then since this is kind of like like fixing society, so it's going to be a song draft of songs that you've made that you want to share with society. So if you want to play your song or just sing your song.
I don't have any.
Oh, what a coincidence. So interesting.
Are you playing the disc?
You mind if I so I'm going to play my song for society.
I just beat you in the song draft. Be mad. I just beat you in the song draft.
Yeah.
Be mad.
Oh, be sad.
I'm the best. I'm a jock. You lost even after I took away the shot clock. Yeah. 'Cause I just beat you in the song draft. 3-0. 3-0.
3-0.
Now,
3-0.
how crazy would it have been
3-0.
if I came in with a song
3-0.
and it was not 3-0?
Oh, well, it's actually 3-0 for me.
Yeah,
So,
it's 3-0.
3-0. 3-0. So, I'm really sorry, dude.
These song drafts, they seem kind of unfair.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think they've been as fair as they could be. Like I even took away the shot clock.
Yeah, you did.
As mentioned in the song.
Yeah, as mentioned in the song.
Yeah, so can we get that streaming, guys? Can we get that platinum?
Yeah. I think we need to get that number one on the charts.
Yeah, so anyways, the next segment that I have is words that should exist.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you to think of some, and you couldn't.
Nope.
So it's pretty much just going to be... So you're going to rate my words.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, ask.
For this and the Fixing Society stuff, do you just sit down and think of this, or does it just come to you?
It just comes to me.
See, my brain doesn't work that way. Because I'm not thinking about stuff like that.
I'm going to be, like, so honest. That's, like, how I... Like, when I go to sleep at night, I just let my brain just, like, wander.
It's probably healthy, honestly.
And half the time, like, I will just think of something, and I'll be like, wait, that's gold. And then I just write it down.
Write that down.
Yeah, because when I wake up in the morning, I'm not going to remember that. So I have, like, a whole notes thing in my notes app, just, like, of random ideas. Which I probably should have, like, wrote some of those down.
Maybe.
Yeah, but that was like part of the moon thing, and like the life or death with the moon, and then yeah, everything else was just kind of like stuff I've seen in society, and I'm just like, wow, I'm gonna fix this.
Very active mind.
Thank you. I think that's a compliment.
It is.
All right, so we're gonna go into words that I think should exist. I have 5, and you're gonna rate them on how
much I think they should exist.
How much you think they should exist?
So like 1 is like this should exist, so like 1 to 5, or just in general?
Let's just go out of 10.
Oh, out of 10?
Like a
Okay.
ranking, and think like should society use
a ranking
these?
would be doing it 1 through 5.
Okay.
A rating
Shut
would
up.
be different.
I
I don't know what you said originally though.
My first word is surger, which is the action of performing a surgery. Because there isn't a verb for that.
To surge.
to surge.
Wouldn't surger be the person performing the surgery?
No, that's the doctor.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Why isn't it called a doctory?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe that should be.
Maybe that should be the word. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, wait, because like if you perform a surgery on someone, you have to say like, oh, I'm performing a surgery, not just like, yo, I surgered that guy.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give it a 7.
Nice.
Not bad.
And then okay, so my next word is eep, and it's slang for sleep. Like when you're so tired that you can't even say the full word.
I
Just
think
like
this is a word. That
just
exists.
like let me eep.
Let me eep.
Let me eep.
I've heard people use eep before as sleep.
But it's not in the dictionary. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get these in the dictionary.
Okay, I'll give that a 10 because I agree.
Because I've seen that Congress watches the podcast.
Oh, word?
Yeah, they
Shout out Congress.
Shout out Congress. So yeah, we need to get this in the dictionary ASAP.
I don't think they control the dictionary.
Well, who would?
Merriam and Webster, I think they do.
Both of them, Merriam and Webster. Okay, because I don't think Merriam. Because I had a falling out with Miriam like a couple of years ago.
Word. Literally word.
Literally word. Okay.
Next word.
Next word, I have unreversible. Because it's irreversible, but I don't think that's right. And if anything, it's offensive towards the people trying to learn our language. We're making it more difficult to them, and everything should be
I think our
unintelligent. Unreversible.
Unintelligent.
I don't know.
Isn't that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
But I'm saying like it should be like so you have unintelligent, you have unresponsible. Why not unreversible?
Unrelevant.
Unrelevant. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. See, you're getting it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'll give it like a 4.
Okay. Hey,
I like irreversible. I think it flows.
you like irreversible?
Well, okay, the English language is tough enough already. I don't think that one change makes it that much easier.
I think
I think we have bigger problems to worry about.
Okay.
When it comes to the English language.
And then next, I have funner. Like that was funner than this. That should be a word. Not that was more fun. That was funner.
I'm kind of with you, actually. Yeah, thinking about it, I'll give it like an 8.
Nice.
I like that one.
And then my
That's funner.
Yeah, like this podcast is. I don't know.
This
I was trying to
podcast
think
is
of
funner
something.
than work.
Yes. No, you're getting it. And then my last word is lith, and it replaces the word lisp so that everyone can pronounce it the same, and we can unite the world.
I like that one too. That was pretty good.
Just like
lisp is kind of mean.
Lisp is mean because like if
say it.
somebody says it, they're like, I have a lisp.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Because everybody can say like, I have a lisp.
Yeah, that's well. I'm sure there's people who can't, but
Yeah, but
Word.
like, what was the ranking
I'll give it like
or rating?
a 9.
9. Nice.
Nice.
So that's my
You don't know the difference between ranking and rating because you just use them interchangeably. I've noticed.
Yeah,
now.
my fault.
Yeah, we'll
If I thought about it, like, I'm just kind of like going off the dome right now.
Yeah, that's
But,
what I do the whole time. I'm always going off the dome when we record
Oh,
these.
yeah. Yeah. So I should literally write down like, hey, rating means this, ranking means this.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think you need a script.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I can proofread it before if you like.
Okay, then you would just know everything. And that would kind of defeat the purpose of the song draft.
That's fair.
Because the
Dang
point,
it, I was trying to get
the point of the song
ahead.
draft is supposed to be fair for everybody.
Yeah.
And if you read the topic beforehand, you would get an unfair advantage.
Yeah. I think that's true.
Okay, so now we're 15 minutes into the podcast.
About halfway through what we planned on.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm somewhat happy with it.
Yeah, let's just talk about Stranger
So now
Things
we're going
for
into
30
Stranger
minutes.
Things because the trailer came out and we watched it.
Not together.
Not
but we did
together,
watch it.
separately, but I did watch it.
I watched it twice.
Trying to one up me or something. Anyways, I'll let you start. You got anything you want to say
Well,
about the show as a whole?
Let's
Should we-
start. I would say let's start with everything that's already out, and then we'll save talking about our predictions and just the next season in general. We'll talk about that afterwards.
Word.
I
Because
say
all of my stuff here is about the new season.
Mhm.
Because I put down like who I think should die, who should
not
what they
die.
should do. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's start with. I want to hear your ranking, and I mean ranking, not rating, of the 4 seasons. Because I was thinking about mine earlier, and I think I've got mine.
Can you give me the general plot of all the seasons?
Okay.
Because I don't remember what happens.
Yes.
In anything. Because it's all just kind of like one big season to me. Because I haven't watched it since like 2022.
What? 1 second. I will say we are going to do spoilers. We didn't say that in the Suicide Squad thing. I want to get in the habit of saying before we do things. I mean, we just assume if we're talking about it, spoilers. But
Okay.
spoilers.
Well, Suicide Squad has been out for like multiple years.
There's still people who haven't seen it.
I guess. But if they haven't seen it, why would they watch us?
Some
debate
people
it?
do it. I don't
Oh,
know.
well.
It's just I'm
Okay.
just trying to be nice. We have. I know we.
No,
we're not,
fair enough. Because
we're very different, and I'm nice, and you're evil, and that's kind of the difference between us.
That's
Um,
okay.
Anyways, okay, so I'll give you just an overview. Season 1 is the very bare bones. Like, there's the Demogorgon, and he takes Will. And
Is that the one
it's
where they're
basically
fighting
all-
in the school
at the end?
and
yeah.
she closes the portal or whatever?
Well, she doesn't close the portal, but she like
I thought she seals it, and then it like
that's season 2.
Oh.
She seals the portal. Season 2 is where Will is still having these like visions, and then he gets possessed by the Mind Flayer, I think they call it. It's
Yeah.
the big shadowy monster dude.
Mhm.
That's season 2. That's where Max is introduced.
What's season 1 though?
What do you mean, what's season 1?
No, like explain like the ending of season 1. Like what
They fight the Demogorgon in the school, and then Elle like disappears. And while they're doing that, Hopper and Joyce find Will in the Upside Down, and they save him.
Okay,
Okay, do you need more, or you got it?
I think I got it. I don't remember a lot about season 1, so that's fine.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Season 2. Do you need more about season 2, or is that good?
Season 2 where they're in
He
the
gets
school.
possessed. No, they're not in the school anymore.
No,
I mean, they're in
You
school
said
every once
you
in
said
a
that
while.
was no. You said that was the end where they're fighting in the school, and she closes the thing. Because you remember when the whole school was taken over and there was like that portal, or the rift that opened.
This portal's not in the school.
I thought the portal was in
The
the
portal's
school.
in like the government building.
That might be
The
what
main
I'm thinking
thing,
of.
and
That
that's
might-
where her and Hopper are on the elevator thing, and they're going down, and she closes the whole thing. The big giant rift.
Yeah, was that the one?
That's
where,
season 2.
Was that the one where Hopper like they think he died?
No.
Or that's 3.
You don't know
Dang
very
it,
much
dang
about
it,
this
dang
show.
it.
Like, I'm talking about, like, do you, like, have enough, like, memory to, like, talk about this? And you're like, yeah, no, I got it. And I don't know how true that was.
No, I know what happens, but like
You just don't know when it happens.
yeah, because
Okay.
I watched all 4 seasons at the same time. Like when season 4 came out, that's when I got into the show.
Gotcha.
So I watched them all together, and it is one big season to me.
I've seen each season at least twice, except for season 4.
Okay,
and
so
I've seen season 1 and 2 probably 4 times.
So let me get this. Season 1 is when they fight the Demogorgon.
Yes, that's the only bad guy.
Season 2 is the government building.
Well, the government building's in season 1, but it's a lot in season 2.
Well, where's Bob? Bob is season 2. Yeah. Okay, so that I've got. And then season 3
is the summer. It's where there's it ends up being like a big amalgamation of just flesh and guts is like the monster. It's a giant monster thing.
Yeah.
And it
is that
possesses
the one,
Billy.
That's the one where they think Hopper died.
At the end. Yes.
Is that the one?
That's when the Russians are opening the rift.
Yeah, okay. And then season 4 is when they're in California.
Yes.
And then the others are in Hawkins, and then Hopper's in Russia, and then they all meet up.
Yes.
Got you. I'm starting to get track of this.
Okay. So I will say, before I do my ranking, I'm rewatching all the show with my mom, as I've told you. We just finished episode 2 of season 4 last night. So I'm not as fresh in my mind about season 4 because I haven't seen it really since it came out.
Yeah.
And I've only seen it once. But I'm pretty set on my ranking, I think. I'm going to throw it out there.
Yeah, dude, go straight into the rankings because we just wasted like 5 minutes trying to get me on pace.
And I'll probably still have to keep you updated and reminded on things. Anyways, I'm going to go season 3, 2, 1, and then 4. That's my order.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like yours is going to be pretty different. And I think it's because we came into the shows at different times.
Say that again. 3, 2, 1, 4.
3, 2, 1, 4. And I don't think 4 is bad. I just think it's the worst of the 4 seasons.
Wow.
Yeah.
4 is my favorite.
I figured it would be.
But
I think that's because you started watching when it came out.
Yeah.
And I've been watching it since, I think, before season 2. I'm not sure. Definitely before season 3.
Because I really liked season 4 just because, like, it was constant, like, stuff going on. It wasn't really, like, boring. Because there's some shows where, like, I might be remembering this completely wrong. But there's, like, a bunch of shows where it starts to get boring, like, at the start or towards the middle or whatever. But whenever it got boring in that show, you would just cut to, like, the different group of people. Because isn't season 4...
I will say, I will agree with you, actually. Season 4 is not boring.
Season 4 is...
And I think that hurts
That's also the one with the Scoops Ahoy.
No,
right?
that's season 3. So I think you might be thinking of season 3.
Might be thinking of season 3.
Okay, let's do a season 3 recap. That's my favorite, so I can talk about it.
Oh, God.
We just finished it as well. Season 3, Dustin gets back from camp.
Word.
At the beginning, and then they go up there onto the hill with his thing so he can talk to Susie, his girlfriend.
Never-ending story.
Yeah. Well, that's at the end of the season. But they go up on the hill to set up Cerebro, is what they call it. Yep. And that's when he gets a Russian transmission. So then he goes to Steve, who's working at Scoops Ahoy in the new mall. And
I know that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
season 3 is my favorite then.
Okay, word.
Yeah. So I'll go season 3.
Then 4.
Then 4, 2, and 1. Like, all on the same level.
Okay.
Because I don't remember that. Just 3's my favorite.
3's great.
I do love season 4 just because season 4 is the one with Jonathan's high friend. Yeah, Argyle. I love Argyle.
Really
he's
really funny
character.
in the first 2 episodes.
He's my favorite. I love him.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay. So do you have more to talk about? Like after the ranking?
I want to explain my complaints of 4 just real quick.
Okay.
Well, I'll start off by saying one of the things I really like about season 4 is they turn the horror elements like way up. And I like that a lot because I don't think there's really anything horror in the first 3 seasons other than season 2 has some stuff with like Will being possessed. There's like a few moments that are like, okay, that's kind of cool. But like season 4 really goes there because like Vecna is not scary, but like he's meant to be pretty scary, and I think that it works kind of well. And like the way that he kills the people, where like lifting them up in the air and then like breaking limbs,
all their limbs,
like that. Every time
insane.
you see that, it is so cool.
Yeah, that was like scary, bro.
Yeah, like so I like a lot of the horror elements that they introduce in 4, but other than that, I'm like iffy on it. The thing I don't like, and it's the opposite of what you said, where you're like, it's not boring. Yeah, I kind of think that. I think that hurts it because there's way too much going on in 4.
Yeah.
They introduce so many characters. It is crazy. And I think it's because everybody's all split up. But, like, that kind of hurts the show, in my opinion, because we've seen these characters, like, as a family and as a group. And I know that the whole point is that by the end of the season, they're all coming together again. But, like, you've got Jonathan's friend. He's new. There's the bullies, Elle's bullies, like, Angela is her name, the blonde, and then all the other people, their friends. There's the, like, Russian guys. Like, I think the guy's name is Yuri, and then there's, like, the guard or whatever.
Also love Yuri. Love that guy.
Yeah, he's funny.
Or Murray.
Murray.
Not Yuri.
Murray's introduced in season 2.
Yeah.
But Yuri's pretty good, too.
Or Yuri.
He's the Russian guy.
Oh, it was Murray and Yuri.
Yeah.
Yuri's the one who dies, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Murray doesn't die.
Yeah, Murray doesn't die.
He's going to be in
that.
season 5. And I love Murray. But anyways, we'll get to that. There's, like, Nancy's partner at the at the newspaper or whatever.
I forgot
he dies in season 2 or episode 2. I mean,
yeah.
So like he's just a nothing character. And there's others that I'm forgetting. Like they just introduce so many people, and there's just a lot going on. And it's not that I can't keep up. I'm just like, why are they doing all this? The other thing is, season 4 is so cringy. Like it makes me feel cringy to be a Stranger Things fan. And I don't know if you remember it when it came out. Do you remember all the Hellfire Club stuff and all the Eddie stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It like hurts to rewatch it with that in my mind.
Oh, I kind of like...
I like
saw
Eddie.
It after the memes came out. And I was kind of like... I kind of liked it. It was
I don't
fun.
know.
Like, give an example. Like, of the cringy thing.
Or
don't.
Like, there's the...
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't want to give any examples. But... And then there's also, like, when Elle still doesn't have her powers and she's mad at Angela and she does like the whole thing and nothing happens. Like that there's so many cringe moments with the characters that are like embarrassing for them. And it's like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's way more than the previous seasons. Like I feel like every episode, at least like the first 2 episodes, I've watched recently. Like there's so many moments in both of those episodes where they're just I'm supposed to cringe, and I don't like watching that because these are characters I like. I don't want to cringe at the characters I like.
Fair enough. I think that's what you said, where a lot of them are like split up and like the actiony parts. I don't know why. I just kind of like love that in movies and TV shows because like that's literally similar to Avengers Endgame. Just because everybody's like out.
Back to that one.
Don't roll your eyes at me. All right. I'm just saying everybody's out doing their whole thing and then they combine at the end. I just think like there was like a lot, especially like they could have changed some stuff because like Mike does nothing in season 4.
He does nothing like post season 1 really.
In season
he
4
actually he does.
He's literally there
2, but like
as just
season
like
3 and 4 he's like useless.
a support for Elle.
Yeah,
that's all he does.
Yeah,
he's just like, you got this. And then that's all he does.
It's crazy. He goes from, in my opinion, being like the main character, other than like Will, maybe, to like nothing, which I kind of don't like because I think Finn Wolfhard's great. I think that they just like don't give him his character anything, especially by season 4. Like he doesn't do anything, and he's like you said, he literally just exists to be
the support.
Well, yeah, and like to be between Will and Elle.
Yeah,
like that's like that's his purposes in season.
That's all 4. He does.
That's all I got about like specifically my favorite parts about season 3 and then complaints about 4. But what else? Do you want to talk about characters? Just like our favorite.
I mean, I've got a couple things for like season 5.
How far are we into the episode?
29.
I think we should talk about. I mean, we can go to season 5 if you want.
We can go to 5 because I feel like I've got a decent bit of stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Decent bit of stuff, even though like I just read through a page worth of stuff in like 5 minutes.
I have more to talk about with Stranger Things, so
that's
hopefully
fine.
it'll keep us going on.
The first thing that I'm gonna say is, who is this chubby little boy?
that's my favorite thing on TikTok. Is like, who is this dude?
My favorite comments. It's like, who is bro? And then the top comment on everything is like, oh, that's Carb. That's Barb's brother Carb. And that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Just like, oh, that's Carb.
Yeah.
And I really want to see who this guy is.
Yeah. They're just like trying to sneak him in there. It's just like, well, I don't.
What are you talking about? He's been here all along. And then they show flashbacks from like season 4, and he's just dead front and center. Just nobody ever saw him.
I don't know, dude.
Oh
it's
my
crazy.
gosh, I love that guy. But I do think they need to bring back Argyle because he was my favorite part of season 4. He was so funny. And then another thing that I want to see, so a couple things that I want to see in the new season is I want Steve and Nancy to get together by the end. I don't like her with Jonathan. And then I want to see Ted fight a Demogorgon.
I just want to see him do anything.
I want to see him get off that recliner and fight something.
Just do something.
Because I'd love to see him against the Demogorgon. He's just like running around his kitchen.
See, I also think it's equally as funny if he is on the recliner the whole season. Like throughout everything that happens,
like, there's
that
like
boy
a
does not move.
rift like ripping his house in half and he's just like asleep. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. But I just want to see him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Back to your Steve and Nancy thing. I don't agree.
You don't like you want her with Jonathan?
Yeah, I love Jonathan for one, but also I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think
they are either.
The purpose.
But I don't like Jonathan.
I want to see a happy ending for Steve, but I don't think Nancy is his happy ending.
Okay, I'll agree with you there. I want a happy ending for Steve.
You don't remember season 2, but like Steve's heart is like broken by Nancy, and Nancy like is basically faking being in love with him. Like she's not actually into him really.
That's why
so it would
hate
defeat
Nancy.
the purpose if they got together at the end.
Yeah, fair enough. I just said that like as I want a happy
That's
ending
fair.
for Steve.
I just want Steve to have a happy ending.
I will say that
That's good enough for me.
They better, like, the writing in this better be phenomenal, because I can't believe they've taken 3 years for this garbage.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I hated from the trailer is how everybody looks like they're like 30 years old. And
that's my other complaint.
And they've
about season
still
4.
got their like 80s hairstyles, and I'm like, guys, you have a mortgage by now. Like, you can't be playing a 16-year-old kid.
Noah Schnapp as Will going throughout all 4 seasons and then into 5 now he looks the same, but he's just gotten progressively older, and it just looks strange. Like, do you remember what he looks like in season 3? With the bowl cut? It's crazy.
Yeah. Say it looks strange, huh? Say that again.
I've seen Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Yeah, and then that goes into my my other thing of what I want the ending to be, because I'll say this now, like, so what the ending should be is they're fighting Vecna. 11 yells, "You are like Papa," sacrifices herself and throws into a pit of fire. Everybody's sobbing, they're tearful, and Dustin's the only one who's not crying. And then they go, "Dustin, why aren't you crying?" And he goes, "I've seen Stranger Things." And then he walks away. And then absolute cinema show ends.
They like show Martin Scorsese absolute cinema on the screen.
Yeah, he like so the characters all freeze frame. Martin Scorsese walks in front of the camera and just stands there like this. And then it fades to black.
I like it.
And that's my ending. That's my ending. So, Duffer Brothers, I know you guys watch the podcast.
Shout out Duffer Brothers.
Can we reshoot, please? Unless you've already made that unless that's already the ending. Yeah, unless that is the ending, in which case, spoilers. And then the last thing that I have in my notes here is the animated season. I don't know if you've seen that, but
I've heard about it.
They released a trailer that's the next thing they're gonna do. It's an animated season that takes place between seasons 2 and 3, and I think that's horrible. I don't like it.
Have you watched the trailer?
I don't think I saw, or I think I watched the trailer, but I don't remember anything from it. I just remember seeing that it's like an animated. I don't think there even is a trailer. I think they they kind of talked about that's what's gonna happen, and it takes place in between seasons 2 and 3. Like, I would have.
Well, they can't do a live action, so I mean, it makes sense that they're going.
No. Animated's fine. Like, if the story's really good, fine. But I would have, like, do some kind of spin-off or something. Don't try and milk.
They've talked about spin-offs.
Yeah, I think it would have been better. It would be better if they did a spin-off like in a different town. Different town, different people, different things that they're fighting.
Yeah.
But I don't like that they're doing an animated season when everything could just be live action.
Yeah.
Live action is better than animated. And that's one thing that I'll stand on. Because if there's the opportunity to make something live action, I enjoy it more than if I was watching an animated thing.
Okay, not to sound like super elitist, but as you know, we're on episode 3 of this podcast, and just as I've known you, you have just the most casual takes. Like, when it comes to movies and stuff, you are a very casual, like, movie watcher. And I've realized that there's, like, a big difference between us on that.
Okay.
Because, like, it's a very... You have just very normal takes, I guess, if that makes sense.
Thanks.
No, it's not a compliment. Like, I don't know how to explain it properly, I guess. But, like, to blanket statement that live action is better is crazy. Like
Why
if
is
we're
it
talking
crazy?
like Disney remakes, that's dumb.
Oh,
Like, are we including that as like live action's better?
I would
think the
say
only
so.
live action
I would say
remake that's even worth existing is maybe How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't think it should exist.
Okay. I think that if they make it as good as the original, then it should be a live action. Because going into like, all right, buddy, because like the Disney live action remakes that they've done, like the Mulan, the Snow White, I don't remember what else they've done.
Little Mermaid, Lilo
Those
and Stitch, Beauty and the Beast, which is good.
Beauty and the
That's
Beast.
the only other good one that I
Beauty and
like.
the Beast I haven't seen.
I
saw,
actually...
I saw,
I think that
but that
one's
one I
quite
know
fair.
is good.
It is
like
good.
the Mulan, I saw it, and then the Little Mermaid, I think I vaguely saw like a bit of it on TV, and I just turned it off. But if it's as good as the original, like How to Train Your Dragon, I like the live action more than I like the animated.
But it's like shot for shot.
I know it's shot for shot, but when I'm
It has
watching
no
it,
purpose.
I just think it looks beautiful, and I like it a lot more than the animated.
Okay.
And that's just my take.
You have the takes of like a 40-year-old dad. That's what it is.
Thanks.
That's what it is. It's not normal takes. It's 40-year-old dad takes.
I don't even know like
Because
how to...
I suggested, and you know what? I don't want you to watch Invincible now. Because I suggested that my dad watch Invincible a long time ago, and he like watched the first episode. He's like, "You didn't tell me it was a cartoon." It's not a cartoon. Like, it's a crazy, like the amount of disrespect that animation gets is crazy. And you know what it all comes from? It comes from people like you, 40-year-old dads, I guess.
Oh my god. Okay. Not
So, anyways, back to Stranger Things. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
No, we're not
that it's
leaving it
animated.
here. We're not leaving it here. I like animated stuff. I'm not a 40-year-old.
But it's worse. It's worse than live action.
But I'm saying
automatically.
No, I'm just saying.
You just said that.
I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, you're changing my mind, and I don't even know who I am anymore. Maybe I'm Antpo.
Mission Impossible Fish.
Mission Impossible Mask. But I don't know, dude. Because, like, I'm just saying, in my history of watching stuff, when the live action and the animated have been, like, equally as good, I've just liked the live action more. Like, in the case of How to Train Your Dragon, I'm not saying the animated is bad, but if I had to pick one to watch, I'm watching the live action.
Fine.
I will watch Invincible, and I'm sure I will like it, but I prefer real things.
Okay.
And that's where we'll freaking leave it.
Okay. Back to the Stranger Things animation. I'm okay with it because it's between season 2 and 3. Like, since it's telling the story of these characters who they can't do live action anymore, it makes sense to me.
I don't even freaking want to do this thing anymore.
Podcast is done.
Podcast done. You just called me a 40-year-old dad, and I'm like fuming right now.
Okay. Anyways, do we want to continue with Stranger Things, or are we done?
We can continue.
How far are we into the episode?
39 minutes.
Yeah, we need more. A little more. Just a little more.
I'm out of stuff. That's why I threw that.
Okay.
I've ran out of things.
I want to know who you think is going to die the most, and
who's going to die the most?
Like, who you think most is going to die. Like, who?
Oh, I remember.
Probability.
I had one more thing that I wanted to
Do you want to go grab the thing you threw?
No, because it was one thing and I remember
Okay.
it. The one thing that I hate about season 4 is that they brought Max back to life.
Barely.
I mean, yeah, she's still in a coma, but
Yeah,
she was
I
like
mean-
full on dead. And then 11 just like held her hand, and then she just started breathing again. And I was like,
I'm
that's
50-50 on it.
crazy. Like if Elle can just like bring people back to life now, like what are we doing here?
Yeah,
I think that just kind of like that was dumb because I think it would have upped the stakes if they like killed her off.
I don't think she deserves that though.
I'm not saying she
Poor
deserves
girl's
it.
gone through enough. Like they can't. I don't think they should kill Will because he's gone through too much. Like
I'm not saying
I
they
don't think
should.
it would be
They
fair
should
for
I'm
her
not
to
saying they
kill him.
should kill these people, but I'm saying like if you're going through the trouble of like breaking all of Max's bones, taking away her eyesight, like what is she gonna contribute really to season 5? Like there are some ways for her to contribute, like if she
Lucas.
has a connection to the Upside Down and to Vecna now because of how because of like she died or whatever, but she died or whatever, but I think that they should have, like if you're going through all that, like just kill her off. It ups the stakes. Like I would have
Okay.
preferred that more.
Yeah, I agree. I like that they still have a bit of motivation there for Lucas. I think it's good that he still has that because I don't know what else is tying him to all this other than like I guess he's part of the group, but like
Yeah.
Max is like now his main motivation for it all, I guess. But that's fair.
And I will say,
I'll give it to
I
you.
will say this before you mention it and call me, I don't know, a 30-year-old factory worker or
Okay,
something.
what's
I don't
up?
know. But a lot of like, whenever I'm watching a movie, I just like projects that are unique. And I don't know if you've noticed that in like my ratings of movies and my like
like-
reviews of movies, but I like
Whoa. You like movies that are unique, but you want Suicide Squad to be... Oh, I want it to be like Civil War. Like, what?
I think
I think it's
dang,
the
we're going right
opposite.
back into Suicide Squad.
I think it's the complete opposite. I don't think you want things to be unique at all. You're always like, I wish this movie was like this other movie.
No.
Yes!
Because in the instance of Suicide Squad, I've just seen there's too many movies where they fight like a big monster at the end, and I'm just looking for unique things. So like when I'm rating Stranger Things, and I'm not and like I think that character should die. I'm not saying that the character should die because I don't like them or they're not a influential
Yeah.
character, but there's not enough shows or movies out there where they're willing to kill off a main character just
Yeah.
to up the stakes. And if they do kill him, it's like in the sense of, oh, an explosion happened, but you didn't see them die. So then you just bring them back at the end, and it's supposed to be this big, like,
Yeah.
emotional, like, I'm actually alive, guys. But it's just not enough people do that. And that's where I come from when I'm, like, rating movies and watching stuff, because I want something that I haven't seen before.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay?
You should watch The Walking Dead.
Okay.
They're not afraid to kill off people on that, so I guess you'll appreciate that probably.
But I just wanted to say that before you, like, just so you understand my takes from now on, because I just, like, yeah, there's just, like, too much stuff where they do the same thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. All right, do you want to go to what I said before?
What
Who
were
you
you
think was
thinking?
most likely to die?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we'll make our predictions.
I want your number one most likely. Who you think is?
Most likely to die. I do think it'll be 11.
Yeah,
I do think
fair.
she's most likely to die. Because Will's been through enough, they're not going to kill him. Max, if they killed her, they would have done it by now. Lucas is fine just because he's not...
I think they're gonna kill Lucas.
I think
he's not my most likely, but I do think they're gonna kill
I
him.
think he hasn't done enough that it'll like make his death sad.
I think he's gonna sacrifice himself for Max because that's his like I said, his most
yeah, I'll throw him
strong
out
motivation.
there. I think he'll die. I think Nancy will die.
I think Steve's gonna die.
I think it'll.
That's my most likely.
I
think Steve's
I
most
can
likely to die,
see
and I think
Steve-
he's sacrificing himself for Dustin or Nancy.
Yeah, I could see that happening, but I think it'll be a really interesting thing if Nancy dies, because the whole point of her is you have the love triangle with her, Jonathan, and Steve, and if she dies, then
they get together.
no. I'm saying like if she dies, then they have to like just like live and just like be friends without her. And I think that could be really good.
Yeah, I could give you that. I like Nancy, so I don't want her to die.
Oh no, I'm
Nancy,
not.
welcome down Wheeler.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, I don't think she's a bad character.
I know.
But
yeah, Steve's my number one most likely. I don't. I feel like they're gonna have him sacrifice himself for one of them, and I'm not gonna like that.
I could see Hopper dying too.
I don't think they'll call Hopper because it would be weird.
Hopper or Joyce? I could see one.
I could see Joyce dying because either sacrificing herself for Hopper or Will.
Yeah.
I just don't think they'll call Hopper because he's also gone through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But on top of that, like they already faked out his death, so if they do a real death, it's like
it's kind of weird.
Like, I don't know.
I could also low-key see Vecna dying.
Really?
No, that's a crazy take. Throws the mic. Yeah, and then I think I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, wait.
Carb. I think Carb could die.
Yeah. Who do you want to die? Is there anybody who you're just like, get him out of here?
Get him, God. Max. Just like at this point, I'm just gonna.
You have like a personal vendetta against the girl. Like it's crazy. What did she do to you?
Because she should have died in season 4. She should have died. They should have killed her off. Up the stakes. I think she should have died. And but who I want to die, probably just like a Joyce. I don't like her.
That's crazy.
Or Mike's mom.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, get her gone as well.
Yeah.
Not Ted. I want Ted.
We even love Ted, apparently.
We love Ted. I think it'd be funny, or I think it'd be great if every character died except for Ted, Carb, and Argyle, and then we can get a
spin-off with
spin-off
those
show.
It has nothing to do with anything Stranger Things. It's just those three
just
characters.
them three, and they're sitting in the living room, just like talking,
hanging out.
Get them on a podcast. I was about to say that. Get them in a podcast. That'd be tough.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What are we at now? I keep asking.
47.
I
think that's long enough, unless you have anything you really want to talk about.
I was just saying we could do a top 5 characters, like just off the dome. I don't have it prepared, so.
Dude.
You can't do it? All right.
I mean, I can try. It's just like a lot of this, like I said, I haven't watched this in so long that I don't remember a lot of these, a lot of the good parts about these characters. Because like if I'm going off memory now, I just remember our guy was funny, but I don't remember any of the jokes he said. I just remember thinking like, yeah, this guy's gold.
He was funny. He was good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll leave it then.
We'll leave it at that. But
cool.
Rock on. I don't know. Podcast done.
Podcast done. Yeah. Go ahead and clap. All right.
We're freaking back.
Yeah. We just started having
because we were talking
discussion
about it. Yeah. We wanted to talk about just like me as a movie.
Well, we're gonna talk about me too.
Yeah, just like movie enjoying in general, because as I was just explaining to you, like a lot of the reason that what were you saying that my takes are like this?
So the main one I brought up was when I say that it seems like you just started watching movies a year ago. It's because to me it feels like you didn't start critically thinking about movies until fairly recently.
Yeah, and so that's when I said like. That's probably true because literally from age, like when I was
0,
from age 0 to about 13, I was literally just watching like animated movies, cartoons, Nickelodeon, Disney shows. So I never really watched anything, and then literally from like age 13 to like 18, it was pretty much only like action stuff, because like you had to go through all the Harry Potter movies, everything Marvel that came out, like the DC stuff that came out. There was literally nothing else that I really knew existed. And then it was after that I started getting into like other things, and that's what I'm saying. That's probably why I enjoy stuff that's unique, because just coming from like that 5 years.
Can you bring the mic a little closer? Sorry, I just worry it's not picking up enough.
No, it's fine.
You're fine.
Cause like in that 5-year gap of me just like strictly watching Marvel and superhero stuff, it just isn't. I'm looking for stuff more unique, because every Marvel movie is just. I don't want to say this the wrong way. A lot of the Marvel movies are like good guy fighting a bad guy, or there's some kind of like space extraterrestrial thing. And that was the issue I had with Suicide Squad. What are you chuckling about over there?
I was like, where's he going with this? I don't want to say the wrong thing. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's
Is that it?
Yeah,
Is that it? Yeah, so that's where I really differ. Not to get too personal, but like I know you've discussed with me personally that like to your parents, like movies and like stuff like that, like they don't really take that very seriously. And like don't get me wrong, my parents don't take it like serious, but like I grew up watching like Terminator and Predator and like old like 80s movies. So like to me that's like normal. Like I grew up watching Star Wars, like that's why it's my favorite. Like I've always been into like tons of genres of movies. Like I watched the Disney Channel and Nickelodeon stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I'd be watching a movie with my mom that she liked when she was younger. That's like not necessarily a kid's movie, but I could still enjoy it. So I just think that's where like we differ because like both of my parents have movies from when they were younger that they really like. And so when I was growing up, I would watch those movies, and so that they have influenced my tastes to where I am now.
Yeah.
So I've been like where you say like from when you were born to when you were like age 12. For me, like yeah, I was watching everything that you were watching, but then I would also be watching, like I said, like Predator and Terminator. Those are the two that come to mind because I watch those a lot. But like Jaws, my grandpa loves that movie, so like I watched that one a lot.
Yeah, because like I didn't really watch a lot of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if there was like a movie that they really liked, like I don't really know about it. The only thing that my dad like really liked is like I don't know if you've heard of like Chronicles of Riddick.
I've heard of it, never seen it.
That's one of his favorites,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still just like kind of an action thing.
Yeah.
And then just like how they, when they're watching movies, they just like kind of, like one example, we watched the Superman one together,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom was upset because they made Clark's parents seem dumb.
That was a common issue with the movie. A lot of people said that.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree.
I don't agree with that either. But like she was saying that like I can't believe they made them these like dumb farm people. And I'm like, well, isn't that kind of like the point of like they can still raise a good child even if they're not like the smartest people?
Well, and in my opinion, I never saw it as them being dumb. It's more so they're just, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way, they're just simple folk. Like they're people, like you said, they're farmers. Like they don't really, they're just living their life. And I think it's supposed to contrast him being in the city as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why they did it in the original Superman stories. But yeah, I don't know. I think both of our parents just see movies and stuff differently, and they see like movie choices differently. Do you have anything else to add to what you were saying? I kind of cut you off.
No, you didn't really cut me off. I don't really have anything else.
Well, yeah, I had something I was.
Yeah, like
say.
I was gonna, because like I was saying with like I like movies now that are original and unique. Like literally in my top 10 movies, so like The Long Walk, you got like a Bullet Train, Inception, Interstellar. There's one big one that I'm like forgetting right now. But like those or The Menu, that was one.
Menu's good.
Menu, like it's just stuff that I've like never seen before, and it doesn't get boring because you don't know what's gonna happen next. Like with a lot of the like action movies, you can kind of like see the path that they're taking.
Mm-hmm.
But in something like The Devil's Hour, which like Devil's Hour. Free promo out here. Free promo out here. The Devil's Hour on Amazon Prime is my favorite show ever made, and it will stay that way for a long time.
Assuming they don't screw up season 3,
which
I don't think they will.
They better not. No. There's no way they do because the show was originally written.
Oh my god! You know what it reminds me of? Which it's so funny that we're back to Suicide Squad. He's the thinker.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I realized that.
Because it's funny because when I watched Devil's Hour, I was like, I feel like I've seen this guy before. And then I rewatched Suicide Squad. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, because I didn't even know he was in that. Cause
I didn't either.
The main thing that he's known for is he was Doctor Who. Mm-hmm. So a lot of
I did know he was Doctor Who.
Yeah, a lot of the British folk know.
Yeah,
but yeah, The Devil's Hour is like the first 5 episodes of season 1 are so like. You're like questioning what's going to happen here. And with a lot of those shows, it's just underwhelming. Like that was the issue that I had with Weapons. Is like I was expecting. Don't roll your eyes.
I didn't roll. I just blinked.
You rolled them. That was the issue I had with Weapons. I was expecting just like something other than a witch lady. Which like
that's a crazy take.
I know it's a crazy take. Like I'm not saying it was bad.
Okay.
I'm not saying it was bad.
That's my fault.
I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm just saying I was going into it expecting more. Like it's still like an 8, 9 out of 10 movie, but to get it to that 10 out of 10, like with The Devil's Hour, you have to give it that kind of like twist, like holy crap, how has nobody ever done this in a movie before or a show? Like it's such a good idea. And then from there, season 2, it just like takes the idea and then because like once I'm not trying to spoil anything, but when they reveal what's going on in season 1, rewatching season 1, you see so many things that you would have never noticed before, and everything makes so much more sense now that you understand what the general like premise of the show is.
Yeah, it's a very well crafted show.
Yeah.
But so back to what we restarted the recording for. I think it ties into your thing with The Devil's Hour. Like I think that's one of the shows where you're starting to like see movies and TV shows for like how they're crafted, how they're made.
Yeah.
And you're starting to appreciate that, which is important in my opinion when it comes to movies. Because like once again, not to sound elite, I think I said that earlier. I really I adore all kinds of media. Like, you know, I'm really into music, but also like I'm really into movies and TV shows and video games and pretty much anything. Like I read comics on my phone. Like I really am into that stuff. And part of it's because I don't have the creative mind to create a lot of things. Mm-hmm. So I like to see how other people have created them. Which is what leads to my opinions on a lot of things. And I think that's kind of where you differ because, once again, back to the upbringing sort of thing, like, we just view movies differently, but I think you started to sort of see movies and stuff and like how they're made and like appreciating the different things that go into creating a movie. I think you talk about writing often.
I think it's a bit different for me because, like you said, you don't have a too creative mind.
You're very creative.
You're
the ideas guy.
So I literally like when I'm watching a movie, I literally think about like how I would write it. Mm-hmm. So like I would, because like going into a movie, like where would I go from here? And that's the whole problems that I have with like a bunch of movies like Suicide Squad and freaking just I don't know other stuff because I'm thinking about like what I would do, and it's kind of like if I can think of this in the 5 minutes that I'm watching it, like surely a team of writers can as well, and they can realize like okay, maybe there's something better here that we can do. And yeah, so that's where I go from like just like watching a lot of movies because I just like write stuff a lot.
Yeah,
I know you've seen like some of the skits that I've done sometimes, but yeah,
we're just different people. I think it's fascinating, and I hope that ends up being a good like part of this podcast. The fact that we both view things differently and we both come into it from different places and stuff like that. I think it'll be interesting, and I hope it's interesting for the viewers.
Because I'm the ideas guy, and you're just the mean, eye-rolling.
I'm not mean.
Beast.
I'm not mean.
You called me a 40-year-old dad. Rolled your eyes at every
You're not
take.
a 40-year-old dad. You have 40-year-old dad takes.
I've listened to,
and that's not your fault.
I've listened to all your takes with an open heart, and you just roll your eyes and spit at me.
I say it often. Not on the podcast. I haven't said it before, but I've said it to people very often. I have no issue with somebody disliking something I like as long as they give a legit, reasonable reason. And that's why I was so mad about the Suicide Squad take, because...
Well, I was giving a legitimate reason. It's just looking
back
at it, it wasn't the right reason. But exactly. You can kind of see where I was trying to go.
We worked it out.
Yeah.
It's all good now.
You can see where I was trying to go.
Okay. Cool.
So now we're done.